You don't work, you don't eat. That is exactly what that caseworker said to me the day I went down to the county to apply for SNAP benefits to feed myself and my children. I wrote a post about this on social media the other day, and I want to read that to you real quick. You don't work, you don't eat. I will forever be grateful to the caseworker at the Department of Human Services who said those very words to me after I got laid off of work after 13 years of being a paralegal and sought out food stamps, aka SNAP benefits, to feed myself and my children. Now, for those of you who don't know this, the saying, you don't work, you don't eat, that's Bible. 2 Thessalonians 3:10, KJV. For even when we were with you, this we commanded you, that if any would not work, neither should he eat. This passage is part of a larger instruction from the Apostle Paul to the church of Thessalonica, who were being encouraged to live orderly lives and not be idle or burdensome to others. You got 3 kids, right? The caseworker said to me. I nodded. At the time, I only had given birth to 3 of my now 4 children. Go ahead and pull out a picture of them and ask yourself how you're going to feed them when your uncle stops. Now, of course, she was referring to Uncle Sam, the government. When that caseworker asked me that question, I froze. Honestly, I had no plan. She sat there looking just as dumbfounded and bewildered at me as I was at her. When I tell you in that moment, my heart dropped, my brain froze, and it felt like the blood was draining from my body. That is no exaggeration. Just what I thought. She let out a sigh and shook her head. Sis, I'm going to give you these food stamp benefits. Like you shared with me, you've been working since you were pregnant with your first child. You done paid into the system for such a time as this. But I encourage you that after you go grocery shopping, go home, cook dinner for your kids, feed them, bathe them, and put them to bed. As tired as you may be, you sit your tail up all night if you have to and write out a plan on how you are going to feed your kids, sans your uncle's help. Because the same way you just sat in that chair clueless and lifeless, that same day will come again, trust me, if you don't do something about it now. Any other caseworker may have said, I'm so sorry this happened to you. I'll see you at your next redetermination to renew your benefits. But no, the one God put across from me confronted the truth. And that truth set me free so that come November 1, 2025, I would not be sitting in a chair with my heart dropped, my brain froze, and feeling like the blood had drained from my body. That night, after getting my SNAP benefits issued to me, I made a list of my talents, gifts, skills, credibility, qualifications, experiences, capabilities. I made a list of things I knew how to do, things I love to do, as well as things that I didn't necessarily like or love to do, but that I would do if it meant feeding me and my children. Let me take a pause right there. In life, there will be times you have to do a thing whether you love doing the thing or not. Those people out there in their sing-song voice talking about only do the things you love to do will have you hungry and broke, and your children too. It was during that time I started taking some of the poems I've written over the years and selling them. I would offer to do customized poems, short stories, poems for funerals, weddings, Mother's Day, Father's Day, anniversary, poems for birthdays, you name it, okay? I was determined to make sure there was no redetermination for government benefits in my near future, okay? So fast forward, I turned writing poems and stories into a full-blown business in which I now help others master writing, publishing, and storytelling. A business that was awarded the U.S. Small Business Administration Micro Enterprise Business of the Year 2025 for the entire state of Nevada. So I say to you, don't just give people emergency food baskets and boxes and say, I'm sorry this happened to you. I'll see you next month. Give them the truth. Tell them or help them draft a plan so that you won't see them next month. Offer to pay them to do a little something in your business you may currently have AI doing, just temporarily to give them some skills and some change to make a change. I'm not giving out food, a fish. I'm giving out fishing poles and bait, teaching people how to fish. Anyone who finds themselves sitting in their chair feeling the way I felt when that caseworker asked me how I was going to feed my children once my SNAP benefits were cut off, do exactly what that caseworker told me to sit down and do. The key here is to not just write out a plan, but to implement and execute the plan. The stuff you used to do for free for family, friends, or maybe even the church because you were good at it, well, now you can tell them you charge for it. Turn it into a job, business, side hustle, or even a career. I'm here in Nevada, so I listed some resources I use to help build and grow my business, but I'm sure there are similar programs and sister offices in every state. Grow America, formerly NDC, Nevada Secretary of State, Nevada Small Business Development Center, Employ Nevada of Southern Nevada, SCORE Mentors, Western Regional Minority Supplier Development Council, Nevada Business Advisors, Nevada Department of Business and Industry, Nevada Governor's Office of Economic Development, GOED, Startup Nevada, City of North Las Vegas, Nevada, Municipal Government, City of Las Vegas Government, Vegas Chamber, Dress for Success, U.S. Bank Customer Goals Coaches, and Business Access Advisors. You can even sign up for my own company's free newsletter by visiting pathtoconnections.com. That's path, T-O, the word, not the numeral, connections.com. Every entrepreneur's and business owner's first marketing asset and first product is their story. So we provide over 200 newsletters in the archive, tips, information, and resources on how to craft your business, brand, and personal stories, your executive summary, vision and mission statements, etc. At my company, Path to Publishing, we even have resources on how to relay your story, journey, credibility, and capabilities in a book or publication, which is also a business product and stream of income. And to sign up for that newsletter, you can visit www.pathttopublishing.com. Again, it's T-O, not the numeral, pathttopublishing.com. Government agencies hire us to help clients they serve write, build, and publish their stories, share their testimonies, and deliver their brand messaging. Yes, we have a business owner 6-month publishing cohort because your story is your IP, your intellectual property. That's more valuable than any product or service you could ever sell. I know some of y'all are saying, but Joylynn, the people are hungry today. I hear you. And because of the information I'm sharing today, they will be able to eat tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and so on. How long will we continue to wait at the end of the rainbow before realizing that we, in fact, are the pot of gold? Our gold mind, our thoughts, our ideas, our concepts, our stories is our gold mine. This is JoylynnRoss, aka the Confrontational Speaker. Be sure to visit the Confrontational Speaker website, www.theconfrontationalspeaker.com, and sign up for the Confrontational newsletter, where the truth will be delivered to your inbox.